everybody, so today's video is going to be a summer recommendations video. I'm going to be talking about some books today that I would like to recommend to you all that I read during the summer, that I like to enjoy when it's really hot and annoying and you want to get your mind off of that, because that's how it is right now in my city. Like it's hot. But yeah, so I have some recommendations that I want to share with you all, but before we get to that, I do want to talk about Dossier. Yes, I do want to say that these videos that I've been doing for Dossier are not sponsored. I've just been getting sent fragrances by them to try out, and this month I tried out 2 more of theirs. I tried out Aromatic Pineapple, and I also tried out Woody Rum, and I'm going to be talking about both of these right now. If you don't know what Dossier is, they are a amazing fragrance brand, and they do fragrances that are inspired by a lot of higher end fragrances, and their prices do vary, but they're very low. A lot of fragrances are like under $25 up to maybe $50, and that's a leap from how much most of these cost. Like there's some of these that cost like $180. There are some perfumes and colognes that cost $300 to $400. So Dossier does a really good job. I've been trying them for a while now, and they do a really good job at just, you know, creating fragrances that are just long lasting. They smell really nice, and yeah, so there's one in here that I think I like more than the other one. I think there is kind of always one that I like more than the other, but this is one that I'm going to be talking about right now called Aromatic Pineapple. This one I've been getting not a lot, I would say. Like, people like the other ones more, the ones that I wear that are more woody. I think that's probably just like would last really well on my body, or like woody smells, like, you know, like the pine smells and like chestnut smells, like those sort of last on my body, and they just match me. But this one was really different for me. This one is Aromatic Pineapple, and this one, like, oh, I didn't even mention, they do come in these really cute boxes. They come with a little note, and they are doing these promotions on their websites right now, where if you buy 3 or more fragrances, you get 20% off, and I do have a code, which is Richard10. You can use that to get more money off of your purchase. But to try them out is also really fun, because they do come with a little tester that you can try instead of trying the whole bottle of perfume. So that's really fun. You don't have to, you know, waste money or anything like that. You can try it out. If you don't like the, you know, tester that you're using, you just pack it right back up. You can send it back and either get your money back or pick another fragrance. So I think that's really cool. But they're really good with their fragrances. But yeah, so these come with a little card right here, and this one is inspired by YSL's Eau de Parfum, and this was in, like I said, Aromatic Pineapple, and it has a 15% concentration. And the top notes are bergamot, ginger, and pineapple. I think I have a thing for bergamot. Yeah. Middle notes are clary sage, geranium, and juniper berry. And the base notes are amberwood, cedarwood, and oblinium. This one, like I said, this one's a little different for me because it's a little bit of like a lighter scent, but I've been using it a lot. Yeah, and I've been wearing it everywhere that I go lately, for the past month, and usually perfume is supposed to last you a little longer than that, but been going a lot of places lately, so I've been using this up, and also my sister's been borrowing it too as well, and it's really good. It's very unisexy. It's very like summery. Yeah, this is a summer scent. I wouldn't recommend wearing this in the fall. I mean, to each their own, but this is a very like encapsulating summer scent, and you can smell like pineapple in it, and it just has like a little bit of a spice to it, and it smells really, really good. So I've been really loving this one. The other one, I've been wearing it, but like I think this one I like the most, which is Aromatic Pineapple. The other one is Woody Rum. Again, little box. This one is inspired by Killian, Straight to Heaven, and this was is a 18% concentration. The top notes are rum, dry fruits, nutmeg. The middle notes are jasmine, cedarwood, and vanilla, and the base notes are patchouli, amber, and sandalwood. I don't think I like patchouli. Yeah, I've tried a couple of other fragrances that have patchouli in them, and I don't think I'm one for patchouli, and I also don't think I'm one for musk. But this one is Woody Rum, and as you can tell, I have been using it, and this one's a very earthy smell, and I mean earthy, like earthy. Like, you smell like if somebody, like it just rained and you stepped in the mud and you can smell the dirt on your shoes. Not in a bad way, but like you can smell the mud, you can smell the water, the trees. That's what this is giving me. Like, it's just like you just stepped outside after it's just rained, you stepped in a puddle, you stepped in some mud, you stepped on some branches. Like, it's just, it's giving that, and it smells really good. Yeah, it's giving that very Christmas tree going on. Not Christmassy, but like Christmas tree, like pine. Yeah, it's a very earthy smell. Like, so if you like earthy scents, you like the smell of nature and stuff like that, this is probably really good for you. Like, this is very heavy with that. And I actually let my sister borrow it for a little bit, and she also really enjoys it. And on top of that, when she's been wearing it, the entire house smells up. When she's in the car with it on, the whole car, you can smell it. And even in the store, you can smell it. You can smell it through your mask. That's how strong this is, but that's a good thing because that means it'll last on your body longer. And it is really good. It smells amazing. But yeah, so I think I do like the aromatic pineapple, even though I love like woody smells. Like, this smell lasts on me longer than the aromatic pineapple, but I do like the aromatic one a little more. I do. That's it for Dossier. Thank you so much, Dossier, for sending me these products to review, to try out, to try on, to fall in love with. And again, if you want to try out Dossier, you can use my code Richard10 on our website. Get some money off of your purchase and try them out. Give them a try. No hurt, no foul. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these books that I want to share. So I have some books right here that I want to talk about that I think would make really good summer reads. Some of them I've talked about before. If you've been following my channel for a certain amount of time, you probably heard me talk about these. But a couple of them I don't think I have before. One of them I don't know why I haven't talked about it. I think it just kind of slipped my mind, and we're actually going to talk about it right now. And that's the first book, The Nixie Song, and this Beyond the Spiderwick Chronicles trilogy by Tony DiTerlizzi and Holly Black. And this one's a really good one. It takes place in the summer, I think. Is it the summer? It's in Florida. It's really hot. They talk about it being really hot in here. So I think it would be a really good summer read. I just read this one on audio and reread it, excuse me, because I've read this before. And I really enjoyed it, and I like it a lot. And if you have not heard, they are turning the Spiderwick Chronicles into a series, which I said they should have done a long time ago. And then after a series of unfortunate events got turned into a series, I was like, they have to turn the Spiderwick Chronicles into one. Like, I know it would be a really good one. And then Disney Plus snagged up the rights, which I would have rather Netflix had done it. Not gonna lie to you, I do not have that much faith in Disney when it comes to TV, especially on their platform for children. They tend to take the cheap route, and I'm not really here for that. Like, if you're gonna do Spiderwick Chronicles, you need to put coin into that. I want quality. So maybe they'll surprise me. I hope so. But we'll see what happens. It's supposed to come out next year, and yeah, I'm excited about it. So hopefully, or maybe this year. I don't know. Who knows? They might pump the first season out. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, yes, excited about that. And if you don't know what the Spiderwick Chronicles is, you've been living underneath a rock. It's my favorite series of all time. I love it so much. But yeah, so this one right here. And then, we were just talking about a series of unfortunate events. This is the Ominous Omnibus. Yeah. So this is the bind up of 1, 2, and 3. So that would be The Bad Beginning, The Reptile Room, and The Wide Window. These are my favorite books in the series. Like, if I could just read these 3 over and over again, I'd be fine. Yeah, and the cover of it is really cool. This is with the dust jacket off. The dust jacket on. But this is really nice. Yes, and it has the first 3 books in here, and I would highly recommend the first 3 for summer. Like, they are just really good, like, reads. And none of them really have like a summer vibe to them, but they're just really fun and really adventurous, and that's what I think about sometimes when I'm thinking about summer. Well, in my city, it's not really adventurous. It's more like if you step outside, you might burn to death. But you know, that's a risk you gotta take living in this damn hellhole. But I digress. But yeah, series of unfortunate events, why not? And I've just started rereading the series. I think I'm only gonna read the first 3 though. I think I said that. And now I'm not doing all 13, I can't. I remember everything, I don't need to do it. But yeah, and then next one is The 13 Treasures by Michelle Harrison. I've talked about this numerous times on my channel. It is really a really awesome trilogy. It has to do with fairies, and I know everybody just is obsessed with fairies. Not even just right now, like the past several years, like fairies, especially in YA books, you don't see it as much as middle grade anymore, which is really weird. I'll explain this in a way that will get you excited to read it, maybe. While visiting her grandmother's house, Tanya discovers an unsolved mystery. 50 years ago, a girl vanished in the woods nearby, a girl Tanya's grandmother will not speak of. Fabian, the caretaker's son, is tormented by the girl's disappearance. His grandfather was the last person to see her alive, and has lived under suspicion ever since. Yeah, it's pretty like dark for middle grade. Like, there's a man that's accused of killing a little girl. Like, yeah. Together, Tanya and Fabian decide to find the truth, but Tanya has her own secret: the ability to see fairies. Oh my god, I forgot about that. She can actually already see fairies. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's been a while since I read this. So they're trying to solve the mystery, and there's 3 books, and they are all 3 really good. But for a summer read, I would highly recommend this one. Yes. And then, obviously, I'm not going to talk about summer reads without talking about John Bellairs. And the sun's going down, so of course I'm going to be fading out, but it's okay. The Chessmen of Doom is a really good one. Now, let me think. I think probably maybe just a chunk of the book, maybe just like that much of it, which is not that much at all. It takes place in the summer. The rest of it is throughout the year, but the parts that do take place in the summer are in the beginning, so they matter, and they're really fun. Like, you can just tell, like, summer vibes going on. It's really hot, the heat, they're sweaty. It's like there's magic, there's wizards and evil shit and demons and stuff, and it's just people trying to take over the world, you know, John Bellairs vibes. And this one is one of my favorites of all time. So if you have not read this one, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to pick it up. Okay. Yeah, and then the last one, just like I said, like summer vibes, not really. This is good for fall too, so I probably will end up recommending this again. But this is Where Are the Children by Mary Higgins Clark. This is an adult mystery thriller, and it's a whodunit. It's a really good summer, like whodunits are really good for the summer. So especially thrillers, so I have to recommend a thriller. So if you haven't read this one, bitch, you need to. Like, you need to pick this one up today. Like now. On audio and paperback, do it. It is really good. So really quickly, I'm just going to say this. It's about a woman who is accused of killing her children. Her 2 children that go missing and then end up being found dead. She's accused of killing them. And then years later, after all this has, you know, sort of gone away, she has 2 more children with this new husband, and both of them go missing. And she's under suspicion of it. And she also does not want people finding out about her past. And it's just really crazy, twisty, and just crazy. Yeah, so highly recommend this one. You gotta read it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Again, go check out Dossier. And thank you guys again so much for sending me products to review for my channel. And go check out these books, like you have to. Yeah. And if you want any more other like summer recommendations that I have done book-wise, I have videos. If I have time, I'll try to link a playlist, but if I don't, just go type in summer on my channel. I'm sorry, but just been lazy lately. Yeah, been working. I've been trying to write a lot. Yeah, been dating. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go now.